Welcome. My name is Adrienne Engel, and I am the practitioner that holds the somatic massage classes. And I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit about what that is and how I combine the somatic integration work with percussion. And so, if you are somebody who is either in massage school, this is great for massage therapists, people who are going through school. This is also great for anybody, acupuncturists, personal trainers, people in the general public. A lot of my clients who are actually clients of mine but really want to learn more about their nervous system and how to take care of themselves also come to these classes. So this is not just limited to massage therapists. However, if you are a massage therapist, this will greatly improve the effectiveness of your skills that you're offering and the modalities that you're offering, and also take a lot of pressure off of your body, which I wish I would have known this when I graduated from the Florida School of Massage 30 years ago in 1995. So let me give you a little bit of an example of, or just a little bit of a breakdown of what somatic massage is. So first, what does the word somatic mean? That means body. Think about your whole body and how your body, the information that you receive in your body, like sensation, or how you feel emotion, or how you feel stress, or things that may have been traumatized, how your body responds to experiences that are happening. Normally, if I'm in a healthy state, my body will be facing experiences in my life, and my body will be able to take those in. My brain will be able to make sense of those, integrate those, and I will complete each day feeling more resilient and more connected. That's like a perfect world. It's kind of like looking at a perfect anatomy chart. Like that's not really how we move through the world. Most of us have gone through some significant challenges in our life, maybe even to the spectrum on the spectrum of trauma, overwhelm, and are really, really working hard to deal with conditions like anxiety or overwhelm or chronic pain in the body. And those are places where experience has actually gotten stuck in the body. So from the model of somatic work, experiences are actually lodged in the body that have not been completed or have not been held in an experience of safety. And so they create tension patterns, and those tension patterns build up and they become more and more layered and more complex throughout your life if they're not able to be addressed. With basic massage, which is what I started with, I actually did sports massage, and I worked with complex medical trauma. I did a lot of rehab and exercise physiology type work. With that type of work, we are going in and really biomechanically looking at how the body moves and functions, and we're opening tissues, maybe offering some movements to help the body to restore natural function through accessing those tissues. With the somatic work, it's kind of interesting because what I learned as I began to be a somatic therapist is that the nervous system itself, think of it actually kind of like a vacuum inside underneath your muscles. The nervous system itself, when we can flip on a switch where a part of the nervous system that is the integration part is able to work, when you can help people flip on that switch, the nervous system will suction in the experiences and actually move it in through a processing channel that is what I call and refer to as our emotional sensory core. And there's a way that you can actually track that. And the interesting thing is you don't have to get into the content of what was stored there. We are not psychologists. We are not hashing out the content of somebody's story. We're really creating a safe space in the nervous system for the nervous system to integrate what was there. And it's something that when you come and take one of the introduction classes, you're really going to be able to experience this. So that you can feel what happens with that. The cool thing about that is no matter what modalities we're doing, so if you're a deep tissue therapist, or if you're an energy worker, or if you're somebody who's somewhere in between, maybe cranial sacral work, you can be offering some of these somatic skills to your clients to help their nervous system switch into that restorative state, and that will amplify their results and decrease the amount of effort that you are doing trying to help them reclaim their balance and trying to help them rest. So it is a huge benefit for you to really understand how the nervous system functions and the levels and the regions of the nervous system within your body and how that relates to behavior. One of the cool things about the classes that I offer is I'm teaching you how to do a lot of this work to yourself. When you come and do the live classes, you work on somebody in the live classes and then they work on you. So you learn it in yourself and you learn it on giving it to somebody else and to yourself. I give you a laminate card that gives you exactly what to say, so you can have that as a little cheat sheet. It's a little thin laminate, and you can be saying that as you are working with your clients, and that can actually help you. So you have a little training wheel so you can begin to integrate this work. Now, why do we use percussion with this? Well, we actually use percussion in a way that's a little surprising. We use it radically gently. So if you think about, I'm going to turn on my percussion tool and see if this will see it. Oh, it actually is not working in this moment. But if you can see that the percussion tool will be moving at a very fast rate, like up and down, up and down, up and down. And for the Theragun percussion tools, which are what I teach from, it works at 1,750 percussions per minute. And there is like this, what I call the ghost space, or like a flutter space. And we're actually just going at that very, very, very gentle level. And what that does is number one, it drains the lymphatic system in that area. It very gently brings circulation back into those tissues. And most importantly, for the somatic work, what it does is it gives us this glimpse of being able to breathe into an area that has been a part that our nervous system has really kind of sequestered or shut down, and allows us to bring breath into that area, which is establishing a place of safety and calmness in the nervous system. When we take the tool off and the person has been able to breathe to the area and let go using the percussion, now that information or that sensation that is in that area has a really nice big open space to begin moving its way back into and through the nervous system for integration. And this allows us to offer radical, gentle integration with extremely, like almost no effort at all. So we would use the Theragun tool as like just a little stroke, just to increase the circulation, decrease the lymph, increase sensory awareness, offer the person some time to breathe to the area and let go. And again, this will accelerate your therapeutic results and allow your client to have better results while you're not having to do all the work or spend a long period of time as the body goes through its process of getting circulation back to an area that's restricted. So we're not using the percussion tool all the time through the session, but we're using it maybe for 5 to 10 minutes. And when you learn how to use the percussion tool in tandem with the somatic work and in tandem with your modalities that you're already using, you are creating a much deeper therapeutic result and an opening that will last for your clients in the nervous system for long periods of time. Because when we work with the nervous system, we are changing the fundamental structure that puts the tension in those parts of the body in the first place. As you begin to learn to integrate tension and you're teaching your clients how to do this on their own, it's something they can repeat at home. It's something you can repeat at home, and it just makes everything function way easier. So I am very motivated to make sure, and it's my goal, is to make sure as many students in first years are able to get this under their belt and really understand this, because I wish I would have had it when I was younger. So I offer a special deal to students and to first years that normally my weekend courses are $350. If you're a student or a first year therapist, I offer you that for $100. If you are coming to the one-day retreats, which are the introduction retreats, rather than $150, I offer that for $75. So all of the classes that I offer those for half, almost a little under half price for students in first years, because I want to make this work common knowledge. I want to make sure that people really understand this and are able to apply these skills. It makes their life easier. It makes their sessions run so much smoother, and it gives their clients that they're working with a tool of empowerment that they can go home and really work with. And it's also something that you can use when you're just in conversation with people, friends, family, and just people in your life that you care for. So anyways, I hope that answers some of the questions. Feel free to look in the schedule below, and you can see the schedules and the times that I'm teaching. If you want to reach out and ask me any questions, feel free to shoot me a text, and I will be happy to get you in on the student rate or the first year rate that's coming up here in the next week. We have our next class coming up in October 11th and 12th. I'm also teaching an intro class this weekend, which is like right now. So this is like coming up this weekend in September. I think it's September 26, yes, September 27th, and that would be here at my home office, but feel free to reach out and let me know. I also have the introduction class for free on my app, which you can also just shoot me a text and I'll send you the link to that as well. Thank you so much for being here. It's my honor to speak with you. I hope I get to meet you soon, and I can't wait to share this amazing information about how to use the somatic integration work for the nervous system and your percussion to make your job way easier and to allow your work to be received much deeper by your clients. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.